All right. Can you hear me? Please uh, indicate so in the chat. Thank you for joining us today. All right. Thank you. What we're going to do is oh, I'm sorry. Can everyone hear me? All right. Thank you for joining us today. I am Alina Johnson, CIO and owner of Johnson Consulting Services. And today we'll be discussing college savings accounts and QR codes. So we're just going to give folks 2 more minutes. I'm getting some texts that people are joining in now. Okay. So I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And we're just waiting for a few more people to join us. Thank you for joining us this happy Sunday. It's such a beautiful day. And right now, my lawn guy is out. I hope you can't hear the lawnmower. So, 1 more minute and then we'll start. And let me grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'll be on camera in just a moment and we'll begin. All right, thank you for joining us today. I am Alina Johnson, CIO and owner of Johnson Consulting Services. Johnson Consulting Services is a local Detroit, Michigan company. We provide 4 professional services: auditing, consulting, schooling, and signing. You can find us online at Detroit JCS, on Instagram, Twitter, or X, and here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And today's agenda, let's get right to it. College savings accounts and QR codes. But first, when you arrive at our YouTube channel, please be sure to click the playlist, which is the 5th menu. In the playlist, take a look at schooling news, education news, and Detroit Public Schools for content like that, which is being shown today. So, what is a 529 plan? Well, a 529 plan is used to pay for college and so much more. So don't delay. Start your college savings account today. A 529 plan is a qualified tuition program, and Michigan has several of these plans available. Today, we'll be discussing the two most popular 529 plans here in Michigan. The first, the MET, or Michigan Education Trust, which you can find at michigan.gov/setwithmet. The Michigan Education Trust is a prepaid plan for college savings. And for each of the plans that we'll be discussing today, there are different features, benefits, fees, and investment options. There are also tax sheltering. So, along the top, you'll see the 5 principles of financial literacy: that's saving, spending, earning, investing, and borrowing. And we'll be talking about all of those in this presentation today. There's also a new 529 ABLE plan that allows for tax-free withdrawals with qualifying expenses. And the second plan, the Michigan Education Savings Plan, which you can find at mysaves.com. With the Michigan Education Savings Plan or program, this is an earlier the better plan, meaning that your earnings will compound over time. So let's take a quick example. If we look at an initial investment contribution or deposit of $5,000 starting this year, you will, with $100 contributions a month and about a 6% annual return, in 8 years, 2032, you'll have almost $21,000 saved. Taking that same example over a period of 12 years, which brings us out to 2036, that same $5,000 with the $100 monthly contribution at a 6% rate of return will give you just over $31,500. Now, if you have a child last year, this year, or next year, and that child will graduate in 2042, I believe it is. Yeah. Then for that same contribution, deposit, or investment of $5,000 today, with $100 monthly contributions at 6% rate of return, you'll have about $53,000. And that is how your deposits, contributions, or investments compound over time. So, what are some of the qualifying expenses and benefits to the MET and the MESP 529 plans? Well, for the MESP, you can pay for K through 12 and college tuition. It is a misnomer that it is a college savings account because you can actually use these funds to pay for tuition in K through 12. So if your child or a child that you're thinking about contributing or creating a 529 plan for, this is exactly what you can use it for. You can also use those funds locally here in Metro Detroit, the state of Michigan, regionally, the Midwest, nationally, all across the US, and even abroad. Certain apprenticeship programs and expenses can also be used with this 529 plans, and you can use the funds to repay student loans and even transfer leftover funds to yourself or to another beneficiary or child. What's common in both the MET and the MESP 529 plans are certain room and board is covered, along with fees, books, supplies, and equipment. That means any laptops, Chromebooks, tablets, headphones, software, these are all qualifying expenses for a college savings account. And remember, with the MESP, anyone can make a contribution, and you can open it with as little as $25 to start. Now let's get into QR codes. Apps like Bitly provide these services at a cost. At Bitly, you receive 2 free QR codes per month, or you'll pay for their subscription service, which is included for $8 up to $199 per month. So, with QR codes, you want to look at your browser, either Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. And these are the most common. So, I'll just give you the information you need. They're absolutely free. So, you simply go to the page, and on the page in question for a shortcut menu and select Create QR Code. So, for example, you create that 529 plan, you simply go to the account page for that particular student or child and right click for the shortcut menu for Create QR Code. And that's absolutely free. So remember, anyone can make a contribution. So you can send that QR code to your friends, families at no cost. What we did in our family, we had a recent college graduate, and at the graduation, we just passed out the QR codes. Much better than flowers or a small token of appreciation. Help pay for tuition or books. Johnson Consulting Services is a professional services company. We provide auditing, consulting, schooling, and signing services. With our contract with the Detroit Public Schools Community District, we provide financial literacy, college readiness, career readiness, and scholarships and grants. So, schooling is where you'll find short workshops such as this. However, if you would like a one on one consultation with us, we don't beat around the bush. For $300, you'll receive consulting services for 2 hours, which will allow us to help you register and set up those QR codes for your child or other beneficiary of the 529 accounts. We walk you through it one on one, and we provide customized tailored services. So, Johnson Consulting Services can be reached at the number you see on your screen, or you can email us at info@detroitjcs.com. We want to work one-on-one with you to establish these accounts so that your designated child can benefit from the tax shelter and the contributions of others to help pay for college. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to hear from you soon. If there are any questions, please leave them in the chat and we'll respond today.